Libra, good morning. Welcome to your general reading. My name's Clive. You're watching Emery's Tarot. It's a great pleasure to be here. Cross watchers, new viewers, new subscribers, everybody's welcome. Okay. The only message I have for you at the moment, before we start the reading, is please take the bits that resonate, leave the rest. Do not try to make it fit, as this will just lead you to wrong conclusions. If only part of this video resonates naturally, then that's the bit you're meant to listen to. If none of it resonates, then perhaps next week's video will, and I hope you'll stick around for that. But whatever you do, trying to make it fit your situation is a bit of a no-no, really. Thanks very much for that. Enough of my babble. Let's see what's going on. What's going on for you? Whose change is going on? There is a particular route a lot of you want to follow. There's a moment you've been waiting for. I'm kind of getting there's one particular relationship, one particular connection or situation where everything's starting to calm down. There's peace and harmony coming into the situation. You're taking a much more reserved view. Look at it. Okay. And it's kind of like you have a much more middle of the road attitude towards this situation. There's a lot of contemplating going on. Okay, for some of you to pursue this route, this new route, you're going to have to give up something. Okay, so it's a bit of a sacrificial thing. What it really means is a lot of introspection. Okay, to see what you're willing to compromise to pursue this particular avenue that's opening up. There has been a lot of unforeseen changes come in, okay, and a lot of it actually is outside of your control. One thing we can't stop, and we really have no control over, is change. It's, you know, it's the only 1000% certain thing in the universe and with life. You know, we make decisions, and you know, we can't control the consequences. We have the free will to make the decision. This is the result of, the reason I say that, this is a result of decisions you started to make, okay, a while ago. All right. Now, some of these changes you actually instigated, but the karmic energy is coming back at you, and a lot of these changes are for the better. Okay, so please don't despair at this. All right, this is a release from the past energy, because you're taking a different view. A lot of you have been wishing for these changes. Okay, and the universe is granting your wish. If you're looking for answers off somebody else, you don't need them. The answers are within you. You just have to look at introspectively. There is a fresh start between you and somebody, or the opportunity for one. Whether you take this opportunity is entirely up to you. I'm kind of getting it's a win-win situation for you, whatever you decide to do with this. Okay. A lot of you are receiving good news on getting, or news in from somebody that you've been separated from for a while, whether that's an ex, or, you know, a friend, or somebody that you haven't, a family member that you haven't spoken to in a long while. You just drifted apart. Okay, but however you drifted apart, there's a lot of changes take place, and I'm getting communication coming in. And for some of you, intuitively, you always knew that this person would return. Okay, and now I'm getting communication coming in. Now it's what to do about it. I'm getting your priorities will shift. It is a big risk for you to take, but I'm getting that you'll do the risk assessment on it, so to speak. and you'll decide what to do. But this decision will be permanent. All right? But there is kind of light at the end of the tunnel now. A lot of you have gone through a really rough patch, but a new day's are dawning. A new era of your life is beginning. Okay. Let's see what else we have. You're taking charge of your life. I'm kind of getting here on, for some of you, there's changes in the work. For some of you, you are being promoted, but it does mean more responsibility. Okay. Perhaps some of you don't feel confident enough to take this responsibility on. Well, it's well within your realms. It's just readjustments. Okay, a new way of thinking. I'm getting here down that route. You'll be fine. It's just adapting. That's the biggest challenge, adapting. But once you've adapted, got used to the idea, you will be fine. There is somebody really, in relationships, there is somebody very dominant around you. They kind of want everything their own way. All right. But the tables are turning as far as the dominance goes. All right, things are turning in your favour. This is kind of predestined. Okay, whatever your situation is now, this was always going to happen. It's kind of like a fixed point in time. And it's all for your greater good. Now, for some of you, there is a job between relationships and career. Perhaps this career will take you travelling, all right, relocating. But it does mean spending less time with loved ones. Okay, I'm getting here, there is somebody a bit codependent on you. They may come across as being in control, but actually in reality they need you more than you need them. Energetically, I'm talking about. Somebody here does want to, who is returning to your life, does want to up the game. They want to, take the relationship to the next level. The big question is, do you? I'm getting that a lot of you want to be just left alone to get your head wrapped around these changes. You have considered leaving your situation before. You know, it's comfortable, but it's not growth. But I'm kind of getting, you felt it's not the right moment. All right. But what I am getting here is there is a third party situation within your situation. Either you're living with somebody or married or whatever. And I'm getting that situation is changing drastically. There's somebody else coming into your life. You've met somebody. You want to pursue that avenue. And, I can see joy, reconciliation for some of you. Some of you just want to plain leave a situation because it's too controlling. You feel you can't be you. Patience is the key. This will take time and effort, but the rewards will be in relationship to the time and effort you put in. Okay, it's just that I'm getting that to achieve your ambitions, your goals, whatever they are, whether it's in work or personal relationships, to be with somebody or be away from somebody, it's going to take time. Okay, I'm getting money is an issue here. But this is making you very, very strong. Your attitude towards this is changing. All right. There could even be a child involved here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Perhaps some of you are dealing with an Aries. I'm getting a lot of Aries energy here, but I'm also getting Scorpio energy. Okay, let's just get rid of that. So you could perhaps be living with a Scorpio, or somebody you're dealing with is a Scorpio energy, but there's also Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. This person could be married, okay, maybe separated, but there's a lot of peace and harmony. This person is a bit of a loner for some of you that you've been dealing with. You're waiting on a decision for them. Okay, you're in a position that's not is satisfactory but not fulfilling you. It's like this person won't commit because of other obligations. There is an unwillingness to commit here, but I'm kind of getting you put a time limit on this. If this person can't commit or won't make their mind up, I'm kind of getting that you will finish it, simply because you're getting very much stronger. There is kind of a stalemate between you and this person for some of you. So things aren't moving. There's very little communication. You do have options open to you. Okay. But as I say, whatever your goals and ambitions, okay, it's going to take time to achieve them, and it does mean letting somebody go. It's a question of setting the bar, to what you feel comfortable you can achieve. Okay, in work, yeah, I'm kind of getting that perhaps you're a manager or the head of a department, and the boss has left it up to you to hire and fire. Reduction in staff. Not a good position to be in. A lot of you are very kind and generous, and there's some emotional involvements here. You do have options open to you. There's a lot of confusion around it. Okay. In the past, there was some unrealistic expectations in personal relationships. Okay. Perhaps you or the person you thought, it would be fairly easy to get together, and there was a lot of patience involved, but that patience is fast running out. I'm kind of getting there was a lot of conflict. Okay. But you're in a pretty much win-win situation, because a lot of these changes you can't stop anyway, but eventually you're at a crossroads, but eventually you will achieve and be where you want to be, but just take two very different routes. Let's see what else we have. Yeah, the universe is granting your wish. I'm kind of getting a love relationship is blossoming. But as I say, either you or this person could be married or living with somebody else. I am picking up a separation here for you two to be together. You do want to be together, but it's a question of divine timing. Okay, there's a bit of impatience here. I'm kind of getting here somebody is trying to force the issue, but there's definitely a very strong sense of pull here. The person you're dealing with does have a lot of feelings for you. They just they're kind of testing your commitment. They're reanalyzing their own feelings to make sure that both of you are in balance. So if there's any separation and silence between you, it's actually for a very good reason. For one or two of you, the singles, you have been dealing with somebody who is unwilling to commit because it's a big lifestyle change for them. They've lost you, and now they want to come back in and commit. One or two different scenarios there. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching.